There are quite moments in life that changes how we see things. For me, one of those moments was when I realized that working hard is not always enough, not when you are moving through a system that were not built for the people like you. I am an international student living in Australia. And this is my story about what I have learned about inequality, inequity, unfair system, and how our identities shape our everyday experiences in social system. At first, I thought inequality and inequity were just two ways of saying something unfair, but now I see they are different. Inequality is when people have different outcomes, like earning more, living longer, or having better access to service. Inequity is about reason behind those differences, unfair systems or barriers that make it harder for some people just because of who they are. What really helped me to understand that was intersectionality. The idea that our race, gender, class or visa status can combine and shape how we are treated. You can't just look at one part of someone's identity. I am from Bangladesh. I speak English, but it's not my first language. I live on a student visa in a rental place and I felt what it's like to be different. I have also got some privilege. I'm male, slim, able-bodied, and that gives me some comfort. But I have noticed how my background affects how I'm treated. Like when people pause after I speak, or when I'm asked to repeat myself, even though I was clear, or when I feel invisible in certain space, like at work, purchasing groceries, or in healthcare. In class, we use a wheel to map out power and privilege, and I saw clearly where I had advantage and where I didn't. Listening to Tyler's digital story about being tired of providing herself really connected with me. I have had moments like that, where you do everything right, but you still feel like you don't fully belong, and it made me realize something big. These experiences are not just personal. They are part of how system works, like healthcare, education, and housing. Sometimes, even when system says it treats everyone equally, it still works better for some than others. I now understand that inequality often hides in everyday life, in who gets hurt, who feels safe, who gets left out. The subject helped me to see things more clearly, not just in theory, but in my own life. It made me realize that unfairness isn't always loud. Sometimes it's in silence, in assumption, or in not being seen. I have also started thinking about the ways I might have understood others before and how important it is to listen and stay open. In my future work in public health, I want to do better. I want to design a system that don't just treat everyone the same, but give people what they really need. I want to ask better questions and speak up when something isn't fair. As Andrew said, this is such thing as a single issue struggle because we do not live in single issue life. That quote sticks with me, and so does the responsibility to make things more fair for everyone.